On this day in Disney history, December 18, 1971, Walt Disney World held its very first candlelight processional. But by the time it reached Florida, this wasn't a new idea. It was the result of more than 15 years of quiet evolution that began with Walt Disney himself. The roots go all the way back to Disneyland's first Christmas in 1955. Walt wanted the park to sound like the holidays, so he invited Dickens-style carolers to sing on Main Street, USA, close enough that he could hear them from his apartment above the firehouse. Those simple carols struck a nerve with guests, and Walt quickly realized this wasn't just atmosphere, it was something more. Each year the idea grew. Guest choirs were invited, school bands joined in. By the late 1950s, hundreds of voices were gathering on the steps of the Disneyland Railroad Station, turning a small seasonal detail into a communal moment. In 1958, the event took on a new form. Instead of simply assembling to sing, the choirs began to process, moving together down Main Street by candlelight. That movement changed everything. What had once been a concert became a ceremony, and the candlelight processional was born. 2 years later, in 1960, the final pieces fell into place. A celebrity narrator was introduced to read the Christmas story directly from Scripture, and the now iconic living Christmas tree appeared, a towering human tree formed from choir members on risers. These additions gave candlelight both structure and meaning, grounding its spectacle in tradition and reverence. Walt Disney saw the processional as something deeply personal. He viewed it as a thank you to local leaders, community members, and cast, and he attended nearly every year until shortly before his death in 1966. To Walt, candlelight wasn't entertainment, it was a gift. When Walt Disney World opened in 1971, it felt only natural that candlelight would come with it. That first Florida performance took place in front of Cinderella Castle, with Rock Hudson narrating and a full orchestra conducting, marking the moment when the tradition officially became a bi-coastal Disney ritual. As crowds grew, the Florida version continued to evolve. By 1994, candlelight moved to Epcot's American Gardens Theater, where it could be shared with larger audiences and woven into the festival of the holidays. Remarkably, the format remains unchanged to this day. In places designed for thrills and spectacle, candlelight endures by slowing everything down, reminding guests that sometimes the most powerful Disney traditions aren't built on innovation, but on intention. Follow for more Daily Disney History.